Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 96773336. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 1st of October. The session will be very important and it will be very helpful to you. So do watch the video till the end. Also, to all those friends who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you to make notes that will also help you in the long run. So yesterday friends, I gave you some homework questions. Deepak Yadav has given all the answers and I'm watching Deepak Yadav is one of our students who is doing homework on regular basis. So if you want to have any suggestions or if you want to ask that how beneficial the homework session is, you can contact Deepak Yadav just by commenting below and you will be able to see that how beneficial it is for him and he will let you know. So congratulations Deepak, all your answers are right and I hope for whichever exam you are preparing, you crack that exam. And if you need any guidance from us, you can also comment below and we will try to solve that. Moving on. But for moving on friends, yesterday I just saw that some of the comment of students that sir, these current affairs that we are discussing, these one-liner current affairs are all related to which month or is it related to which part, are they old or new? So friends, remember these students, these questions, these one-liners that we are doing, these are related to the previous month's current affairs. All right, these are for revision purpose only and these are not the current affairs or not today's current affairs. These are purely for revision purpose. It may be from this 2022 or just from October, November, December of 2021 and first 6 months of these. So basically when you in a exam, current affairs of past 1 year is definitely asked. All right, so question will be asked within a 1 year range. So we will try to cover the current affairs of last 1 year itself. So these are basically the current affairs of past 4 to 5 months or 6 months. So go through them. They are revision, very helpful for revision. So just try to go through them once. All right. So let's start. The first is Durand Cup. Bangalore has defeated Mumbai City by 2-1 to become the champions. Bangladesh defeated Nepal to clinch the maiden SAFF Women's Championship title of 2022. Important, remember, Bangladesh won it. Then Linda has won the Chennai Open 2022 title. Next, Elvis Ali became the oldest Indian to cross the North Channel. Okay, one more thing. If I ask you which is the channel that divides Andaman and Nicobar, so it is your 10-degree channel. Mark this also. Highest peak is the Saddle Peak that is located in Andaman and Nicobar. All right. Then we have done this. India to host the maiden MotoGP race in 2023. Mark this also, very important. Alright. In 2023, the MotoGP race will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by our India. Then Odisha government. If we talk about Odisha government, we know MoBus service. First Olympic values education program. Then here itself, if you remember, a tribal health observatory was set up. A first tribal health observatory of India was set up here in Odisha. Then Odisha government has launched rainwater harvesting scheme by the name Chhata. I repeat, Chhata was the name of the rain harvesting scheme launched by which state? By Odisha government. Bihar's chief minister inaugurated India's longest rubber dam by the and it was on Falgu river. I repeat, where is the India's longest rubber dam located? It is located on the Falgu river. And in which state is it located? It is located in the state of Bihar. All right, highly important. Then West Bengal bagged the International Travel Award for the year 2023. President launched Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. That means to eliminate TB from India. TB is caused in, that is TB is your tuberculosis, and it is caused in the lungs. Next, and it is a communicable disease, and in order to create awareness about amongst the people, even in the remote areas, they tied up with Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, so that people can be aware about this particular disease. Karnataka to provide monetary aid for SC/ST patients with rare disease. Tata Play ordered to pay 450 crore rupees for alleged GST related profiteering. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Center State Science Conclave. Important. Then India's first national electric freight platform will be launched by whom? It will be launched by Niti Aayog. So these are your some previous current affairs. Moving on to next. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket wise PDF. We are providing you topic wise current affairs. We are providing you weekly current affairs. We are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket wise pocket PDF and your topic wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. All right, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. All right, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. All right, friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi. To all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Careerscloud application, from where you can download the from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Careerscloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. All right, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Careerscloud application. And another information to all our students and viewers, that remember friends, when you are preparing for IBPS RRB, you need to understand that our content that we provide you on our application, you will be seeing various different kinds of PDFs that will be very beneficial for you for the preparation of this particular exam. The content that is provided by us is up to the mark. It is top notch content. All right, when you will be going through the content, not just that content, if you are also watching our videos and you are then going for the revision in our Careerscloud application, then you will realize that the process of learning that you are going through, first you are watching the video, then you are making notes, then after that you are going for attempting the quiz, also you are reading the PDFs that we are providing. So this whole process, this whole journey will be very beneficial for you, and along with the current affairs, along with the questions that we are providing for IBPS exams are very beneficial to all the students. So I'll highly recommend to go and check this exam PDF. That will be very beneficial to all the students, and I assure you that the material that is provided there is top notch. So let's start with today's current affairs. First news is about world's first CNG terminal. See, first of all, there is CNG, PNG, LPG. What are the difference? CNG is your compressed natural gas, PNG is your petroleum natural gas, and LPG is your liquefied natural gas. So recently, remember when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on his 2-day visit to Gujarat, he inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of the world's first compressed natural gas terminal, and of the where it was in the brownfield along with the various other projects with over 5200 crore rupees in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. As you can see, this is a terminal and it is the world's first CNG terminal. Alright, PM Narendra Modi also inaugurated the Regional Science Center that spread over 20 acres and has been built at the cost of 100 crore rupees. Also remember, during the program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also inaugurated various other projects that included Package 7 of Swani Yojana linked to 25 megawatt Palitana solar power photovoltaic project. Then he also laid the foundation stone of the projects including Package 9 of Swani Yohana Link 2 and Chorawadla Zone Power Supply, Water Supply, among others. Alright, also remember, Gujarat became the first state to get an liquefied natural gas terminal, and at present there are total of 3 liquefied natural gas terminals in Gujarat. Alright, so the first state also to get the LNG terminal, and now there are a total of 3 LNG terminals in Gujarat, and now Gujarat has also got the world's first compressed natural gas CNG terminal, that is at the Brownfield port, and it is in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Moving on. Next news. Government lowers the borrowing target for fiscal year 23 by 10,000 crore rupees. I repeat, the central government declined its market borrowing target for fiscal year 23 by 10,000 crore rupees. This represents enough tax collections to bear 44,762 crore additional expense on free ration distribution under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Highly important. Alright, the government is also expecting gains from the windfall profit tax on oil that was levied from 1st of July 2022. Alright, highly important. Moving on. Next is, government has hiked the interest rate on small saving schemes for quarter 3 of fiscal year 23. I repeat, the Ministry of Finance increased the interest rate of 5 of 12 saving schemes for third quarter, that is from October to December, while other interest rates keeps unchanged. An increase behind interest rate amid higher inflation rate and rising interest rate cycle. This is the first small saving rates that have been hiked since January to March quarter, that is the fourth quarter of 2019. Also remember, the small saving rates for Kisan Vikas Patra has been increased by I repeat, the small saving rates for Kisan Vikas Patra is 7%, 2-time year deposit for that is 5.7%, 3-year deposit it will be 5.8%. For senior citizens, that is your senior citizen saving scheme, it will be 7.6%, and the monthly income account will have 6.7% were increased by 10 basis points, 20 basis point, 30 basis point respectively. Alright, moving on. Next, Ministry of Culture has organized Bathukama Festival. I repeat, we are talking about Bathukama Festival, and this was recently organized by Ministry of Culture. So first question, that which ministry organized the Bathukama Festival? It was your Ministry of Culture. Next thing, what is the meaning of this Bathukama? It means the mother goddess came to life. I repeat, the mother goddess comes to life. This is the meaning of the Bathukama. Alright, and it is an annual festival celebrated in Telangana and some parts of Andhra Pradesh. So basically it is a festival of Telangana, and in some parts of Andhra Pradesh also we observe this Bathukama festival that was observed by Ministry of Culture. And what is the meaning of this Bathukama? This means the mother goddess comes to life. The 9-day Bathukama festival celebration will be held from 25th of September to 3rd of October 2022. On 27th of September, the Ministry of Culture organized the celebrations of Bathukama festival at Kartavya Path, India Gate, New Delhi. And we know Kartavya Path is the new name of Raj Path. Alright. Next news is regarding Godi India. Godi India manufactured India's first 3000F high power supercapacitors for EV and ESS. I repeat, recently, Godi India has manufactured India's first 3000 farad, that is 3000 F high power supercapacitors for electric vehicles and ESS. So Godi India Private Limited, that is based out of Hyderabad, that is a battery tech startup, has manufactured India's first ever 3000 farad high powered supercapacitors at its facility in Hyderabad, Telangana. A supercapacitor is a device that stores and releases electrochemical energy when required. Also remember, Godi India was the first company in India to get the BIS certification, that is your Bureau of Indian Standards certification, to sell their lithium ion cells made with indigenous technology. So this question is also important, that which was the first company in India to get the BIS certification to sell lithium ions made with indigenous technology. It will be the Godi India. And now they have manufactured the India's first ever 3000 farad high powered super capacitors at the facility in Hyderabad, Telangana. Alright, this is super capacitor, not semiconductor, so correct that self. Alright, also remember it was the first company to get the BIS certification. Also, Godi India developed a super range of, or has developed a various range of super capacitor products that offer high power delivery and minimal equivalent series resistance, also provide excellent energy density, better shock and vibration protection. Alright, so this is your Godi India Private Limited. If we talk about Godi India Private Limited, who will be the founder and CEO? He will be Mahesh Godi. Where is the headquarter? It is in Hyderabad, Telangana. Next news. Haryana to develop world's largest safari park to cover 10,000 acres. So question will be directly asked, that world's largest safari park that will be covering 10,000 acres will be developed where? This will be developed in Haryana. Alright. So if Haryana we are talking about Chara Bijai Yojana, Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana, E-Adhigam was a scheme to provide tablets to the school going students. Alright, so these are of Haryana, you need to remember. Here we are now talking about world's largest jungle safari park that will cover 10,000 acres of Gurugram and Nuh district of Haryana in the Aravalli range. The proposed jungle safari park is 5 times more than the size of the Sharjah Safari Park in UAE, which is the largest curated safari park outside Africa. The Sharjah Safari Park, covering about 2000 acres, was opened in February 2022, and now we are seeing the world largest is in Haryana, that is of around 10,000 acres. Next is India has recently signed a deal with Armenia for export of missiles weapon system. I repeat, India has inked an export deal for supply of missiles, rockets, ammunition to Armenia, which is confronted in a border dispute with neighbor Azerbaijan. As a result, India will export indigenous Pinaka-built barrel rocket launchers that are already in service with the Indian Army for some time now. So remember, as we know, there is a war going on between Armenia and Azerbaijan. So in order to help Armenia, India will be supplying missiles, rockets and ammunition. Also, if we talk about it, India will export indigenous Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launchers that are already in service, and the value of the contract is estimated to be around $250 million rupees. That is $250 million, that is in rupees, if we calculate, comes out to be 2000 crore rupees. Also, if we talk about this Pinaka, who developed this Pinaka? It was developed by DRDO, alright, and manufactured by private companies in India. India has already supplied 4 Swati radars to Armenia. India has already supplied 4 Swati radars to Armenia for an estimated cost of 350 crore rupees in 2020. The radar has been deployed effectively on the borders of Pakistan and China. Alright, highly important. So, between the fight of Armenia and Azerbaijan, India is supplying the ammunition, rockets and missiles to which country? It is being supplied to Armenia. And now we will be providing with Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launchers to them. Next Next is an important news and an important step taken by the government recently, that in the cars that will be sold from October 2023 onwards, they will be containing, and this it is necessary for them to contain at least 6 airbags. I repeat, 6 airbags rules for passenger cars deferred by a year to October 2023. All right. So the reason that it has been delayed, or the reason it has been put as October 2023, the reason is the global supply chain we are facing. We know that before the war started, we were facing a huge problem with the supply chain, and we were also facing a shortage of semiconductors. And we know even in cars, we are seeing the semiconductor chips. So if there is not enough semiconductor chips on the market, then definitely there will be a shortage, and that will, if there is a shortage, then the price will also rise and the production will halt. So that is the reason it has been deferred by a year to October 2023. So 6 airbags will be compulsory for passengers car now. Alright, of M1 category. Here you can see Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari ji has extended the deadline for the mandatory implementation of 6 airbags rules for passengers cars M1 category to October 2023 due to global supply chain constraint faced by the auto industry and its impact on the macroeconomics. All right, highly important. Earlier there, as I said, it was that it has been extended. That means earlier the date for this to be implemented for 6 bags in the passenger cars was to be implemented was from 1st of October 2022, but now it has been extended to October 2023. Remember the draft that was released, it was released in January 2022, and it mandated the M1 category passenger vehicles that are manufactured after 1st of October 2022 shall be fitted with two side or you can say which should be fitted with 6 airbags. 6 airbags in each car, and now it has been shifted to 2023. Moreover, remember, each additional airbag that are fitted into the cost only adds about 900 rupees to the manufacturer, and this can save a lot of lives also. Even, as you know, these airbags are very helpful when there is an accident. It helps, just like your helmet, it helps to save the life of a passenger in a car. According to NCRB, that is your National Crime Records Bureau data, around 1.55 lakh lives were lost in road accidents alone in the year 2021 in India itself. According to road accidents in India in 2020, more than 11% of the deaths and injuries were caused due to non-usage of seat belts. And we know one more thing, if you are wearing a seat belt, there is also a you can say a provision that if you wear only seat belts, then only these airbags will be working. If you are not wearing the seat belts, then the airbags will not open itself during an accident. So you should also keep this mind. Moving on, next government has committed 7,385 crore rupees under Fund of Funds for Startup India Investment. As we know, we are focusing more on startups. We are focusing our industry. We are making our industry so that even startups can become more relevant in India and they can grow at a faster pace. For this, we have seen that many other, for example, in Telangana, Hyderabad, we saw Technology Hub 2.0. The main aim of it was to increase or to boost the startup ecosystem in Telangana, Hyderabad. All right. So similarly, remember, Ministry of Commerce and Industry and the Funds for Startups, they have launched under the Startup India initiative that has committed around 7,385 crore rupees to 88 alternative investment funds as of September 2022. In turn, these AIFs, that is your alternative investment funds, have invested 11,226 crore to 720 startups further. Also remember, this FFS has played a pivotal role in mobilizing the domestic capital in India's startup ecosystem. What are these FFS that we are talking? Fund of Funds for Startup. Basically, Prime Minister Narendra Modi introduced this FFS under the Startup India initiative in the year 2016. It was announced with a corpus of 10,000 crore rupees. All right, these FFS, that is Fund of Funds for Startup, are being managed by whom? Or you can say these are being administered by whom? These are administered by SIDBI, that is your Small Industries Development Bank of India. Alright, highly important, take a note of it. Next, Andaman and Nicobar became the India's first union territory state to achieve 100% coverage of precautionary dose. I repeat, Andaman and Nicobar Islands became the India's first state union territory to achieve 100% coverage of precautionary doses. More than 2,87,216 beneficiaries aged 18 were vaccinated with a precautionary dose. The rate of vaccination has seen a spike after the 15th of July 2022 when the government decided to provide precautionary doses free of cost under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Alright, this is to intensify the campaign, also allow the health workers reached households and numerous camps organized in the urban and rural areas to provide these vaccination to multiple rural areas as well as in multiple urban areas. The set was achieved before the set time limit of the 30th of September 2022. Here it was Corbex and Covishield vaccines were administered as a precautionary dose in this island of Andaman and Nicobar. Alright, moving on. Next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has received a copy of Braille version of Assamese directory Hemkosh. I repeat, not directory, Assamese dictionary Hemkosh. So, question can be asked, what is or recently who received a copy of Braille version of the Assamese dictionary Hemkosh? It was Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Question can be asked, what is the name of the Braille version of the Assamese dictionary? It is Hemkosh. Alright, so Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the copy of this Braille version, and basically Braille is a script or you can say language for blind people. In this Braille script, there are 6 dots that are arranged in different orders that signifies when a person is moving his hand on this his dots, then he will be able to see that particular arrangement of dots signify a symbol and that is used for a particular word. So coming back, Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the Braille version of Assamese dictionary Hemkush from Jayanta Malla Barua, who is the member of Assam Legislative Assembly in New Delhi. Hemkush, the first etymological dictionary of the Assamese language based on Sanskrit spellings, was created by Hemchandra Barau and published in 1900. It was among the earliest Assamese dictionaries dating back to the 19th century. So now the Braille version of this Assamese dictionary has been released of Hemkosh. Next, India climbs to 40th rank in the Global Innovation Index of WIPO, a huge leap of 41 places in 7 years. A very important news for India that if we are talking about the 15th edition of the Global Innovation Index, that is your GII for 2022, that was released by WIPO, that is your World Intellectual Property Organization. In this, the rank of India is now 40th. That is just a leap, or India has just moved from 81st position to 40th position, you can say, or you can say earlier in 2021 it was on 46th position and now it has reached to the 40th position. That is the rank of India is 40. All right, in 2015 it was 81 and now in 2022 it is at 40th position. 15th Global Innovation Index released by WIPO was launched in India with the rank of India was 40th, and it is a huge leap of 41 places in 7 years. It should be noted that India along with Turkey, that is on 37th position, entered the top 40 for the first time, that stood at 46th position in 2021. Alright, if we are talking about this Global Innovation Index, who was on the first position? Switzerland. On the first position, that is the most innovative economy in the world for the year 2022, and this is for the 12th time in a row that Switzerland is on the first position. It was followed by on second position USA, and then on third it was your Sweden, on fourth it was United Kingdom, and on fifth it was Netherlands. Then if we talk about WIPO, WIPO is a global forum for intellectual property services, policy information, corporation, and it has around 193 member states. It was established in 1967 and Director General here is Darren Tang and the headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Alright, moving on. Next is India and California has agreed to collaborate on the zero emission vehicles. I repeat, earlier you know that India also targeting to become carbon neutral, and the aim of India or the target year for the India to become carbon neutral is 2070. And now India has partnered with California and they will be collaborating on zero emission vehicles. That means India has joined hands with California for research and innovation in the field of zero emission vehicles, that is your ZEV, and to boost the development of electric vehicle industry and address climate risk through California India ZEV policy program. Under this collaboration, University of California Researcher Institute Davis Institute of Transportation Studies will establish a new India ZEV Research Center. All right, highly important. Next, remember what is the basic reason behind this collaboration. California is the world's most advanced zero electric vehicle policies. All right, or you can say it is the most advanced in the zero emission vehicle policies in the world. This includes about 100% ambitious ZEV mandate by 2035, and this will aid the Indian EV industries also, that is your electric vehicle industry. Apart from this, remember, both this partnership will provide both the countries an opportunity for sub-national policy design for electric or vehicle electrification. Also, India is all set to host both the Clean Energy Ministerial and G20 Ministerials meeting in next year in the year 2023. All right, mark this. So, India has tied up with California for zero electric vehicle commissions, or you can say zero electric vehicle emissions, or you can say ZEV, that is your zero emission vehicles. Here ZEV stands for zero emission vehicles. Somewhere it is written EV, that means electric vehicles. Next, World Bank and SIDBI has launched a fund against loan default to lenders financing purchase of electric second and third wheeler tire, that means two wheelers and three wheeler tires. So Government of India, World Bank and SIDBI has collaborated to provide a fund of $1 billion to provide guarantee against the defaulter on, or you can say to provide guarantee against the defaults on loan taken by two wheeler and three wheeler electric vehicles. This will be facilitated by the Niti Aayog with an aim of faster and easier financing of electric vehicles. Initially, $300 million fund will be provided as a first loss risk sharing instrument, and it will be available to all the financial institutions. Partial credit guarantee and first loss risk sharing instrument are some of the effective financial solutions to foster the transition and increase electric mobility. At present, loans for electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers attract 20 to 25% per interest per annum, while the fund is expected to bring that interest rate to around 10 to 12%. Also, if we talk about World Bank, and first of all, remember it was three organizations that you remember: Government of India, World Bank, and SIDBI. They launched $1 billion fund to provide these guarantee against the defaults. So coming back, if we talk about World Bank, where is the headquarter? Washington DC. David Malpass is the president, and there are 189 member countries here. Next is ESSCI has signed a memorandum of understanding with Samsung to upskill the youth in the future technology. And what can be the future technology? Machine learning, artificial intelligence, IoT, that is Internet of Things, big data, coding, programming. These are the future skills of humanity, or you can say future skills that the humans will be working on. So ESSCI, that is your Electronic Sector Skill Council of India, and Samsung, they together signed a memorandum of understanding to empower the youth and to provide them with the relevant skills in emerging technology domains to enhance their employability. Next, ICCR has signed a memorandum of understanding with Google to ease the search in Sanskrit language. That means ICCR, that is your Indian Council for Cultural Relations, has signed an MOU with Google so that people who are searching things on the internet, it becomes easy for them. This collaboration between ICCR and Google will improve the Sanskrit translation experience. The MOU was signed in presence of ICCR President Vinay Shashrabudhe and senior officials of Google. So remember, in order to ease the doing search of Sanskrit language on internet, ICCR and Google together signed an MOU. Alright, moving on. As you can see in the picture, Ram Charan here, he is a very famous South Indian actor and now he has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Hero Motocorp. I repeat, remember, Ram Charan, who is a very famous actor, has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Hero Motocorp. And you know what is Tollywood? Can you tell me? Tollywood. Tollywood is basically a Telugu film actor, or you can say Telugu film industry. See, we talk about Bollywood, we talk about Hollywood. Hollywood is basically the country from USA and all that. Bollywood is from North India, basically you can say, or Indian film industry. And Tollywood is also an industry from the South India that you need to remember. Next, next is world's first cloned Arctic wolf. Maya was born in China. So question will be direct and simple, that the first successful cloned Arctic wolf was, what was it the name? It was Maya. Or what was the first Maya was the name of the which animal that was recently cloned recently? It was your an Arctic wolf. All right. She was born on 10th of July 2022 when a 16-year-old Maya Arctic wolf named Maya died in August 2021. A Sinogene biotechnology put her cells into an egg from a female beagle, which shares the genetic ancestry with the Arctic wolves. All right, and beagle is a dog. Beagle is a species of a dog. Next we are talking about Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor ji has recently authored a book titled Ambedkar Alive. This is the name of the book that was authored by Shashi Tharoor. Highly important. This book will be published by Elf Book Company, and Shashi Tharoor stresses the role of Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar as a constitutionalist and a builder of the democracy. Highly important. Next, International Translation Day is observed on 30th of September. And the theme that you need to remember here is of International Translation Day is a world without barriers. The role of language professionals in building culture, understanding and lasting peace. The theme of ITD is annually chosen by FTI, that is the Federation International Day Transducers or International Federation of Translators. Alright, highly important. Next, World Maritime Day. On 29th of September, we observed World Maritime Day. It was your 45th World Maritime Day that fell on 29th of September 2022. This World Maritime Day in 2021 was observed on 30th of September. As we know, this day is observed on the last Thursday of September. So on last Thursday of September, we observe World Maritime Day. And in 23 it will be on 28th of September, and you can see the theme here, new technologies for greener shipping. Next friends, that's all for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. PM lays foundation stone of the world's first CNG terminal in Gujarat. Then central government has lowered the borrowing target for the fiscal year 23 by 10,000 crore rupees. Government has hiked the interest rate on small saving schemes for the third quarter of fiscal year 23. Telangana celebrated the Bathukama festival. Godi, India has manufactured the India's first 3000 farad high-powered supercapacitor for EVs and ESS. Haryana develops world's largest safari park in 10,000 acres. Earlier it was in Sharjah, that was in UAE, with just 2,000 acres, and now Haryana has developed the world's largest safari park in 10,000 acres. India has signed a deal with Armenia for the export of missiles weapon system, as Armenia is in war with Azerbaijan. Next, MORTH extended the deadline of mandatory implementation of 6 airbags for passengers car by October 23. Government has committed 7,835 crore rupees under the Fund of Funds for Startup India investment. Andaman and Nicobar became the India's first union territory or state to achieve 100% coverage of precautionary doses. PM Narendra Modi received a copy of Braille version of Assamese dictionary, that is Hemkush. India climbed to 40th rank in the Global Innovation Index of WIPO, and Switzerland topped in this index, and this is for the 12th time Switzerland has topped here. India and California to collaborate on the zero emission vehicles. Government of India, World Bank and SIDBI launched a $1 billion fund for financing electric vehicles. ESSCI and Samsung signed an MOU to upskill the youth in the future technology. ICCR signed an MOU with Google to ease the search in the Sanskrit language. Ramcharan appointed as the new brand ambassador of Hero Motocorp. CCI approved the acquisition of various entities on September 29th. You can just read it from the PDF. World's first cloned Arctic wolf named Maya was born in China and its cells were used in the beagle. Shashi Tharoor authored a new book that was Ambedkar A Life. International Translation Day on 30th of September and on 29th September World Maritime Day. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework. What is the rank of India in the WIPO Global Innovation Index? We just saw. Who has been appointed as the new Attorney General of India? Important question. Next, which city is the host of the conference on the International Day for Universal Access to Information? One more thing, friends, here in this second question, you need to tell me the article also that is related to Attorney General of India. Fourth question, which state is the host of the National SCST Hub Conclave organized by the Union MSME Ministry? Fifth, Operation Garuda, which was seen in the news, is associated with which organization? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends. I want you all to comment below, and no cheating. You have to do your own research and that will only help you in the long term. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.